again. I forgot a few things last time. First, Feely says hi. At least, I think that's what he said. Apparently he really enjoyed being a hostage. He loves attention, so that tracks. Jones is still not your biggest fan, what with the Nana napping and all. But I've convinced him to get out of the vengeance game. For now. You're welcome. Don't make a habit of it. You know, you could maybe pick up one of these times. Alright. I'll try you again.
It's fine, it's okay, I understand, but Clap of the Day is not getting the love I need it to get in order for me to continue. So I'll go till January 31st and reassess, but could be the end. It's fine. Kids are slap.
You? Slap.
Get off. Kids are slap. Kiss or slap?
Kiss now. Slap later.
Okay.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Cool. My work is done.
I'm gonna twerk and make my cheeks clap, okay? You like? I'm gonna twerk.
I was just talking about this with you.
Okay, David is gonna be ranking my body parts, starting with
Your abs. 4.
that don't exist.
I didn't want to say it, but they don't. Your neck or jawline.
Why are you looking at me?
But I have to compare. YouTube, man, as you can see from today. Yo, if you could do 50 push-ups, I'll buy you whatever.
ده ايه؟ ده ايه؟
No, you're still recording. He's not recording.
ايه اللي ايه؟ ده ايه؟ ده اوكي.
صدق بياكل صباع الشيطان الملعون
ايه؟
ويتحول لمش عارف
ده ريكومنديشن. انت انت ما سمعتيش يا ماما صاحبتك دي وهي بتتكلم عن الصوابع دي؟ ايوه لما كانت بتتكلم عن الانمي صاحبتك دي مش قاعده تقول بس انا ما بحبوش اللي هو بيقعد ياكل صوابع ما اعرفش ايه. بس بتاع بابا يا ماما حبيبتي مش ده. انت ده بتاع عربيه هتلاقي بتاع بابا جنبك ولا حاجه. لقيتيه؟ اوكي انا نازل هنا ماليش دعوه فيه لوحدي. انا مش شايف اي حد قريب مني. اوكي في حد. ايه؟ ربع ساعة كده. ماما ماما في منه زي بالظبط، بس بدل الابيض اسود، بس انا حاسس الابيض احلى. سجل اللعبة. وائل ايجيبسيون. ممكن نخش نرخم عليهم شوية. نهار اسود والله، حاسس ان انا مش هلحقها. يا نهار ابيض، احمد السوده بنفسه. قول لي انا مش غلطان، مش ده اكونتك برضو؟ متأكد ان مايكي مفتوح. ايوه احمد السوده. يا الف يا نهار ابيض. طب بقول لك ايه، ابعت لي على الكومنتات اسم اكونتك اللي بتلعب بيه، عشان انا مش عامل ادفرند اكونتك التاني، انا معايا بس اكونتك القديم. استنى انا برضه عايز اوريك جلitch في اللعبه، انا بلعب رانك فصعب الاقي عربيه فاضيه دلوقتي، بس هوريك جلitch. عادي ما افتحش اصلا ستريم على اليوتيوب، افتح بس على تويتش، مش عارف انا ليه فتحت على اليوتيوب، لقيتها قدامي فدوست وخلاص. بس في عربيه انا هطنش الاقل هنا دي، لان اسلحتي مش مناسبه، الفرقعات دي كلها. اوكي ما تتخضش بس من الجيش، انا بس عايز ابقى قريب من الميه عشان هعملها قويه المره دي. انا ما عملتهاش جامد قوي بصراحه، لو عملتها جامد قوي هطلع فوق البارير. استنى، هو ده جليتش عامه انك تقدر تنط جامد قوي بالعربيه كده. هي فورتنايت ضافت انك ممكن تنط بالعربيه، فانت لو عملت البايند بتاعتك انك تنط بالعربيه سكرول ويل، وعملت سكرول جامد عشان يعمل سكرولات كتيره ورا بعض، هتعمل جامب جامد قوي كده. بس انا عشان كمان السكرول ويل بتاعتي سموز، يعني ما بتقعدش تقطع في النص، فيعني حرفيا ممكن اعدي البارير بتاع الزون. اوكي مش عارف الواد ده هيموت دلوقتي، انا هقوم في الميه، هو يروح يموت بعيد. اسود. ايه ده؟ قشطة.
I'm gonna troll my random teammates in Bed Wars with the unreleased Eminem skin, but I'm only allowed to say Eminem quotes. This is gonna be really hard. There's vomit on his sweater already.
Yes.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Huh?
Mom spaghetti. What are your thoughts on that?
Eminem.
What do you think of when you think of him?
I wouldn't think about anything.
Okay.
Really, Snail?
I am whatever you say I am.
Once I saw unreleased skin, I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely her.
You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
I found the way to build a very good base and make like a pyramid.
Opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo.
Wow, it looks good. My heart is beating so fast.
Yes! What do you think of when you think of Eminem?
I'm not really allowed to listen to him that much, but I like Godzilla.
Godzilla, fire spitter, monster. I'm gonna troll my...
Juice WRLD is coming to Fortnite and you won't have to buy him, but you will only have one day to unlock him. Here's everything you need to know. At the end of the remix event, we saw a teaser for a Juice WRLD skin, and most thought he'd be in the item shop, but that's not true. On November 30th, at the very end of the remix season, you will need to log in and you will receive the Slayer Juice WRLD outfit. This will be during a concert at the end to embrace Juice WRLD's legacy. You will miss out on your only chance to ever get this skin. You need to share this with a friend so they don't miss.
I'm gonna put C4 on the back. We're gonna get someone to get in the car. I'm gonna send it up like this, and I'm gonna get out, grapple down, save my detonate. That's actually sick. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Alright, it's gonna blow up, it's gonna blow up. So he wants this car, hop in. Hop in!
Okay, you tell me when,
He's in! Wait for it! No! Wait, did he actually land in the water?
What a lucky guy.
All you gotta do is listen to the radio, guys, and it does this.
We have 11 C4s.
Quick. I'm gonna tell you when.
I'm all ears.
He's gonna hop in.
Okay.
He's gonna hop in.
I got it ready.
He's gonna hop in. Hop in, bro. He's hopped in. Ah, no! Where is he? Where is he?
Ah, I got him!
I send him up flying. He's trying to still shoot me, and here he goes. I'm gonna put C.
Wait, how about actually?
يا سيدي واغرب طريقه بيسلمك.
Look at this. هربوني. مين اللي لعب عليا؟ بقى. ايه ده بقى؟ حاجة اسود ده العل مسك. جت
I'm gonna troll my random teammates in Bed Wars.
I got sniped! Ah! I'm here! Kurt! He nearly missed my vital organs. Kurt! No, no, no! Stop! Please! Have mercy. Where do I begin? I'm bleeding out. Hold on. Oh, bro, you really gonna eat right now, bro? Pick me up. My bad, bro. 1 sec. Bro, you just had breakfast. Courage. Curtis on fire, bro. I'm bleeding out. Courage, please. 6. For courage. Courage. No.
كنت بفكر ايه اللي ممكن اعمله بكل الاجهزه القديمه دي، وقبل ما اتخلص منهم كلهم قلت ليه ما استخدمهم.
Juice WRLD is coming to
الناس كلها مقتنعه بفيديو الشاي الملكي اللي انا حاطط زيت، او في كمان اللي بيحلف بالله اللي انا حاطط زيت، بس كل يقول لي انا
car in Fortnite, run. Because normally, if you hit someone with a car, it'll send them flying backwards. But for whatever reason, in Fortnite Remix Chapter 2, Epic added back the OG cars. And they all work normally, except this specific car. For some reason, it'll send you flying 10 times as far. So if...
Yalla, shoot.
Wow, that's quite the tower. I think that breaks the laws of physics. So this is only up. Can this redeploy me? Woo! Okay, so what if I do this? That feels scary hot. The end is pretty sketchy. You just gotta go on the parts that you know you can stand on. Oh crap. That was not nice, whoever made this up. I got my torch out. I'm ready to cook. Okay, I gotta go this side. Okay. We're almost here. Go to the edge. Go to the edge. Thank you. Okay, I can't go to the edge. I'm gonna hit my head. There it is. Yeah! Let's fix this bad boy. Power on.
Joy, by the way, I gotta show you this song.
This the port. This the port. Let me know if you like this.
I love Leon. You like it?
What?
معادي. قول للزمان ارجع يا زمان. يبقى استاذة ايه؟ فاضية. استاذة فاضية. وننزل بسنة الزبدة.
الحقيقة بقالي فترة كبيرة جدا مستني اجرب الموبايل ده.
Who can throw the metal cube the furthest?
That's it! Go, on, go! Go! Round one.
Abuse in the chat.
You and your friend are fighting.
This was the day Booga ran into Tfue in his prime. And it's not a fair fight. You got Booga, Bizzle, and Dubs, three of the best players in the world, all stream sniping, trying to 3v. They're all gonna land on the meteor, which is his iconic drop spot for Season X. So Tfue's dropping, he grabs the gray tack, immediately goes for the quick shots right there. He almost got knocked. One more bullet and this would have not been a clip. He chases him down. Now pay attention, he grabbed that revolver. That's going to make a huge difference in this whole fight. He grabbed...
Apparently, you use afterburners to turn an impulse into a shockwave. If you drive a car on this wall and then let it sink, you'll be able to go under the map, and you can even damage people. If you put a car onto this wall and then switch skins, you'll be able to glitch into the wall. Apparently... Take a 5 minutes.
Sure is.
Hey there, little guy.
Is it your first time on a plane? We were planning on driving, but Tyler here's been begging us to go on his first airplane. Oh, is that right?
You think I can be a pilot when you grow up?
Yeah, oh, I'll see why not. You just have to study hard and listen to your parents. Sorry about that. A little bit of rough air. Don't worry about it. Hey, we call that turbulence, all right? That's when the planes... Oh, so sorry. Okay, you folks, enjoy the rest of your flight. Let me give you a hand. Can you please stay the fuck away from us?
What's the pod
person I'm talking to a human or AI? Hey,
This side hustle can make you $1,000 per month. What side hustle? Have you seen people making faceless videos that look something like this?
Crazy history facts they won't teach you in school.
Yeah, I have. They make about $100 per million views. And here are a bunch of channels making more than $1,000 per month. But here's the secret. They don't actually make the videos themselves.
I trolled Loser Fruit with a wireless keyboard. Let's go Citadel.
I don't know. Yeah, so we go out. Can we go?
Yeah, let's go Lonely.
Yeah. Go to Chicken 12. It's also a great name.
You marking stuff? Let's get the loot cache.
200 minutes straight.
Oh, we missed the gold.
I know, it just stopped me from getting it. I timed out.
I have to tell you something.
What?
I was messing with your keyboard the whole time. With the wireless keyboard.
Oh, you can't mess with me. I'm like...
I trolled Loser Fruit with a wireless keyboard. Go Citadel.
يا ماما.
أكثر شيء يلفت انتباه الناس في عالم الأزياء هو التصاميم الغريب.
Asher and third guard skidded to a stop. The other two members of the Anderson Corps couldn't stop in time. Their attacks reached the man. A flash of light in the shape of a crescent moon slashed towards the Anderson Corps. Blood splattered the walls of the Marshall Hall as the two members of the Anderson Corps were killed. They had both been close to the ninth rank. Master Asher, Noah, and everyone else hadn't seen the man's movements. Bobby hadn't managed to activate his left eye in time, so we'd only seen a blur. 13th guard. 14th guard. The third guard's face shook with anger as he glared at the man. Everyone in the Marshall Hall was stunned. Stand down. Lord Anderson shouted and signaled for everyone to get behind him. Master Asher, third guard, and 6 students retreated, leaving Lord Anderson to confront the man alone. Everyone held their breaths as they looked at the handsome man. Why is Lord Anderson being so cautious? The students couldn't grasp the situation. Only Bobby understood what was going on to some extent. Trey, what are you doing here? Lord Anderson glared at the man in front. I'm not allowed to be here, even though the Lord of Phoenix City is my uncle. Trey grinned when he felt Lord Anderson's hostility. Relax. I came to visit you and test one of your students. From the moment Trey had made his appearance until now, he maintained an easygoing attitude. Lord Anderson was Trey's uncle, and Trey was here to visit. That means Delphin was Lord Anderson's first name. Bobby finally learned Lord Anderson's full name. I'll take care of my own students. It's no good for you or your teacher to interfere, Lord Anderson said. Bobby had a feeling that Lord Anderson and Trey's teacher weren't on good terms. The teacher reached the True Spirit realm half a year ago. He was the only elder who was promoted in 10 years. He ordered me to inspect Anderson's balance. Trey smiled. True Spirit realm. Lord Anderson exclaimed in disbelief. How did your teacher reach the True Spirit realm so fast? Trey ignored Lord Anderson and turned to Noah. How are you, Noah? Noah felt a rush of wind, but before he could react, Trey appeared by his side in an instant, placed a hand on Noah's shoulder. Let go of me. Noah tried to struggle, but his inner strength had been... Sealed. Stop. Lord Anderson immediately flew over, and his arms emitted a silver glow. He unleashed an attack with the strength of the Holy Martial Path towards Trey. Trey was calm as he released Noah. A symbol of a moon appeared on his hands, and his attack clashed with Lord Anderson's move. A rush of energy destroyed the Martial Hole. A crater appeared from where their attacks had collided. Lord Anderson and Trey flew into the air and exchanged blows at high speed. Their movements were so fast that no one could see them clearly. The students, Master Asher, and Dirt Guard could only feel the two of them fight in the air. Each time they clashed, an explosive sound would soon follow. Was this a fight between cultures? The Holy Martial Path. With Bobby's left eye, he saw Lord Anderson's and Trey's movement. Bobby was also able to avoid the energy released from their swords. After a few minutes, Lord Anderson landed on the ground. Seems your cultivation hasn't improved in the years we haven't met. Trey landed on the ground and said as he flashed a dazzling smile. You... Lord Anderson managed to say, before he coughed up blood.
أكثر شيء يلفت انتباه الناس في عالم الأزياء هو التصاميم الغريبة. دائما السؤال يكون طيب ليش المصممين يقدمون تصاميم غريبة؟ القصة في البداية تقول إن مجال الأزياء كان عبارة عن مفهوم قائم على تفصيل وخياطة الملابس حسب المتعارف عليه وقتها كانت الوظيفة الأساسية خياط أو صانع بترول. ما كان في شيء اسمه مصمم أزياء. في منتصف القرن الثامن عشر بدأ الفنانين والشعراء وصناع الأغاني ينظرون
Episode Betrayal. Everyone in the Marshall Hall was stunned. How could the legendary Lord Anderson be defeated so easily? Lord Anderson? Master Asher exclaimed. Everyone rushed over to Lord Anderson. They stared at Trey, who was unaffected by their hostility. No matter how much they wanted to put Trey in his place, there was nothing they could do. Don't attack him. Lord Anderson said frantically as he stumbled to his feet. He was barely able to stand. Robbie's heart clenched as he watched Lord Anderson. If it weren't for Lord Anderson, perhaps everyone here today would have been killed by Trey. Devin, I'm not some kind of crazy killer. Trey smiled as his gaze landed on Noah. In an instant, he disappeared and reappeared in front of Noah. You... Noah realized that his inner strength was still sealed. Trey grinned as he observed Noah. Noah, you're Devin's core student, so you should already know that the 9 ranks of the martial path are only a foundation. The holy martial path is where it truly begins. Trey's voice was calm and soothing. Robbie was confused by Trey's words. I know. As Noah spoke, he tried to break the seal without alerting Trey. The 9 ranks of the martial path are collectively known as the Consolidated Realm. Its purpose is to strengthen one's foundation. The realms above the Consolidated Realm are the Ascended Realm and True Spirit Realm. The Ascended Realm is also known as the Holy Martial Path. This realm is where one exceeds the limits of the human body. Consolidated Realm, Ascended Realm, and True Spirit Realm. It was difficult to take in Noah's explanation, and it was hard to imagine that the 9 ranks of the martial path were only part of a realm that focused on solidifying one's foundation. The world is much bigger than you think. Devin is only at the 2nd rank of the Ascended Realm. His strength is nothing compared to the clan's. He's worthless. Trey said mockingly. Worthless? Everyone glared daggers at Trey. How dare you insult Lord Anderson? Master Asher and Gordon said furiously. Trey shrugged, not bothering to respond. Even though he was alone, Trey still had the upper hand against 5 cultivators who were at the 8th rank, 3 cultivators at the 9th rank, and 1 cultivator at the Holy Martial Path. Although everyone was angry, no one dared to make any rash moves. His strength is incredible. With his amount of strength, he could take down an entire city by himself. Bobby thought. Trey had the power to crush Phoenix City beneath his feet. I'm not lying. See, even your teacher isn't saying anything. He's just a weakling. Compared to him, no. You're a talented cultivator. And your potential will be limited by having someone like him as your teacher. Trey said. Noah's face was flushed
Mama.
with exertion. He tried to break the seal within his
بص المناديل
body,
مع
but to no
كده.
avail. What do you want?
خديها تاني اهو. سك.
Noah didn't want to admit
سك.
it, but Trey was stronger than Lord Anderson. Trey had even surpassed the Ascended Realm and had reached the True Spirit Realm. My teacher is someone who has reached the True Spirit.
ازاي؟
So tell me the top 10 most spoken languages in the world. And this is by total speakers, so not just native, native and second language.
So just start. All right.
Like how...
Mandarin.
Correct.
English. English.
Yes.
Arabic. Arabic. That's number 4, I think, right?
You go with Arabic?
Yeah.
Top, yeah. But it's not number 4.
Spanish. Spanish. Right.
Correct.
Portuguese. Portuguese.
Can we get some more energy, guys? More volume?
Portuguese.
Yeah. All right. Portuguese. Number 9.
Hindi. Hindi, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go French.
You agree?
Yeah, I go French.
French.
Okay, how much do we have so far?
You need 3 more.
Wait, maybe German? Fine, try it, to be honest, why not? German?
You said German? Wrong.
Oh, yeah. Wait, try Bengali. Bengali? Yeah, we can do Bengali. Bengali.
You agree? Yeah. You have 2 more.
Wanna go with Russian? Russian.
You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. One more.
Need 1 more.
Is it an obvious one?
To me, it is, because I know the populations of countries. Think
It has
of
to be.
the top, like, 7 most populated countries, and you'll...
Okay, that's how we got Bengali, so Indonesian has to be with it.
Yeah, I think so. Because Indonesia's
That was
fourth.
fair. Yeah,
Indonesian.
You agree?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So this guess, you either win or you lose.
Yeah.
You want, like, a hint?
Yeah.
Maybe not helpful. They have diverse terrain. They have desert. They have forest. They have darker skin than you guys.
Darker skin.
You looked at your own skin?
But that's like all of who we're thinking
Yeah,
about.
that's all who we're thinking of. That is all.
Pakistani a language? I don't think
Okay, come on. I'm giving you 10 seconds.
I
I think it's Urdu.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds.
Urdu, bro, let's just get on.
Yeah,
3,
whatever it is. At this
2,
point,
1.
Urdu.
Correct.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
This man made a cake so beautiful that nobody wanted to eat it, but you have to see the finished result. But do you know what movie this is from? This man...
عاد خليها تفشل. بقول لك المثل العجل الندامة وكأني مش Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's...
No more Messi and Ronaldo. No more Neymar and Luis Suarez. But new talents are arising. Dani Olmo and Martinez. Robot Erling Haaland. And the wonderkid Lamine Yamal. Florian Wirtz and then Nico Williams. Then Phil Foden and Harry Kane. We'll all say Kylian Mbappe with Miss Toni Kroos, Toro Lautaro, and then Dani Carvajal and Jude Bellingham. Second place for Rodri. Vinicius first one. No Italians, by the way. No more Messi and Ronaldo. No more Neymar and Luis Suarez. But new talents are arising. Dani Olmo and Martinez. Robot Erling Haaland. And the wonderkid Lamine Yamal. Florian Wirtz and then Nico Williams. Then Phil Foden and Harry Kane. We'll all say Kylian Mbappe with Miss Toni Kroos, Toro Lautaro, and then Dani Carvajal and Jude Bellingham.
الفيديو هذا يقول لك كيف تذبح البوس ميشا بشكل سهل. الو ولا شو الحركة هذه؟ أول مرة أعرف إن يمديك إنك تدمج البوس. البنت إذا ما شافتك ما راح ترقص عشان تجدد هيلها ولا ترسم بوتات. والله حركة عبقرية هذه. الفيديو هذا.
If you see this car,
I'm going to play ranked. Let's see how far up in Diamond I can get. Almost died.
من اكتر الحكايات اللي اتشهرت مؤخرا قوي في مصر هي الناشفيل فرايد تشيكن، ودي تكون فراخ متغطسه بزيت سبايسي جدا وبعد ما تطلع بتتغرق بالسبايسز والشطه. قصتها بدات من حوالي 70 سنه لما الست دي كانت عايزه تنتقم من جوزها عشان بيتاخر بالليل، فعملت له الفراخ بشبه الطريقه دي عشان تبقى سبايسي جدا وتنتقم منه، بس يشاء القدر انها تعجبه جدا ويفتح لها مطعم تعمل فيه الفراخ. ففي الفيديو ده هنقارن بين اشهر ثلاثه بيعملوها في مصر ونرتبهم من اقل واحده عجبتنا لاكتر واحده عجبتنا. وفي المركز الثاني بقى يجي عندهم كذا درجه للسبايسي. احنا جربنا المايلد والاكسترا هوت، وزي ما انتم شايفين حجم الفراخ اكبر بكتير، نضيفه وتتبيلتها واصله لجوه وكريسبي وطعمها حلو وطري.
He's an incredibly powerful person. Trey said probably. True spirit realm. This was a realm that even Lord Anderson hadn't reached. Lord Anderson hadn't said anything for a long time. Perhaps Trey's words were the truth. Silence filled the martial hall. Lord Anderson sighed. Noah, the decision is yours. Evan, being so uncharacteristically cooperative today. Do you also think you're unfit to be Noah's teaching? Trey laughed arrogantly. Trey turned to Noah. My teacher is Master Aiden, and he wants to take you on as a student. How about it? Master Aiden. Noah hesitated, unsure of what to do. If you agree to become Master Aiden's student, you can become an internal student right away. You won't have to waste time at the student competition or start as an external student. You'll have the chance to meet the true talents of our world. Trey was being so persuasive, but Lord Anderson's 6 students couldn't help but think that it was a good opportunity as well. Accepting Trey's offer would be like entering a whole new world. In San Francisco City, Bobby had already dreamed of experiencing the world beyond the city. If you become another student, you'll have a brighter future. Trey's voice softened. Rather than forcing Noah to accept her force, Trey was trying to persuade him with words. The decision would ultimately be Noah's. Noah had 2 options. Become a lowly external student after performing well
اثنين
at the
واحد
student
عندي زي اختار واحدة
or become
مثال
Master
دلوقتي.
Aiden's internal student. One more thing. Devin isn't on good terms with Master Aiden. Even if you join our clan as an
بقول أحمد
external
قطع.
student, you'll still be known as Devin's student. You most likely won't have an easy time with the clan. Trey Small was cold. From what had happened so far, it was obvious that Lord Anderson wasn't on good terms with Master Aiden. Although Trey's words were hard to accept, it wouldn't be a stretch to say that one of Lord Anderson's students would be treated unfairly once they joined the Broken Moon clan. No matter how talented Noah was, it would be a simple task for an elder clan to hinder Noah's growth. Hearing Trey's words, Noah bit his lip. He knew that Trey was telling the truth. So, what's your answer? Trey waved a hand and lifted the seal that was suppressing Noah's inner strength. Noah glanced at Lord Anderson. The other students opened their mouths to say something, but Lord Anderson stopped them. Noah gritted his teeth and said, "Become Master Aiden's student. Trey, you won't regret this." Trey smiled before appearing in front of Lord Anderson. "Devin, I'm going to take Noah with me. You won't try to stop us, right?" Trey had a smug expression on his face as he looked at Lord Anderson. Trey was thrilled to see Lord Anderson being put in a tight spot. "Leave," Lord Anderson said as he waved them away. Lord Anderson's students frowned. They knew how much Lord Anderson cared for Noah. Even though Lord Anderson seemed to be okay with the situation, the students knew that he was only pretending. Bobby could almost feel Lord Anderson's sorrow. "Devin, the teacher wanted me to tell you that you'll never be able to win against him. Not when he's taken both your woman and Noah," Trey said before leaving with Noah. Trey's parting words echoed through the martial hall. Lord Anderson's fist shook with anger. His time in the clan couldn't. It seemed Lord Anderson had been constantly defeated by Master Aiden, and he'd even had to give up the woman he loved. Lord Anderson had spent so much time and effort raising and training a talented cultivator in order to defeat Master Aiden. But now, his core student had fallen into Master Aiden's grasp. This is unfair. It's obvious that Master Aiden is toying with Lord Anderson, Bobby thought angrily. It hadn't been long since Bobby had become Lord Anderson's external student. There was much they didn't know about each other. However, he wanted to defeat Master Aiden for Lord Anderson. Everyone was bitter as they watched Trey and Noah leave. Master Asher, Gordon, and Kyle cursed Noah for betraying Lord Anderson. "It's not Noah's fault," Lord Anderson said. "Lord Anderson, why are you defending him? He's clearly betrayed you," Kyle said angrily. Lord Anderson took a deep breath and said, "If Noah had refused, Trey wouldn't have hesitated to make it so that he wouldn't be able to cultivate again. Noah's smart, so he must have realized this. Master Aiden doesn't want to see Noah falling into the hands of other people." Lord Anderson's students now understood why Noah had made that decision. Noah didn't have a choice. Lord Anderson seemed wary as he glanced at his students. "Noah isn't here anymore, which means I have one remaining recommendation. Now that Noah was gone, another student would have the opportunity to participate in the student competition. Your potential is much lower than Noah's. Once you join the Broken Moon clan, Master Aiden won't cause any problems for you, as long as none of you perform too well. However, you can't say the same for the other students in the clan," Lord Anderson said. Lord Anderson didn't have much expectations for the remaining students, but as their teacher, the least he could do was warn them of what was to come if they joined the Broken Moon clan.
أكثر شيء يلفت انتباه الناس في عالم الأزياء هو التصاميم الغريبة. دائما السؤال.
Episode 102. Departure. Silence filled the martial hall. Bobby saw the last ray of hope disappear from Lord Anderson's eyes. He knew that Noah had been Lord Anderson's only hope. He didn't have much expectations from the remaining students. Lord Anderson's students contemplated their next course of action. Their decision would determine their future. Any talented cultivator would want to join the Broken Moon clan, but the problem was that they didn't know what would happen once they got in. It was clear that choosing to join the clan would be the more challenging path to take, but Bobby wasn't afraid. His left eye emitted a faint green glow as he felt a surge of determination. I don't care if it's dangerous. If I do get into the clan, I'll be sure to make Noah regret his decision, Gordon exclaimed. Bobby was moved by Gordon's words. It seemed that out of the remaining students, Gordon was the most loyal and honest one. He wasn't the type to back down so easily in the face of hardship. I'll also give it a try. The student competition only happens once every 5 years, Carl said. The student competition was usually held once every 5 years. Sometimes it was held once every 10 years. If they missed this chance, they might regret it for the rest of their lives. I won't let this opportunity go. Vicente nodded in agreement. Finally, it was Bobby's turn to make a decision. What challenge? No. I've already accepted his challenge, so I have to join the clan. The other students remembered that Noah had once said that he and Bobby would settle the score once they joined the clan. Lord Anderson sighed as he looked at his students. Lord Anderson understood their feelings, but he didn't think that their potential was up to par. Since you've all made your decision, the only thing left to do is compete for one of the 3 spots, Lord Anderson said. When Noah was still here, the 6 students had to compete with one another for a spot. Now, there were only 5 students left. Wait a minute. Bobby looked around the Marshall Hall. Out of the 6 original students, only Gordon, Kyle, Vicente, both were present. Someone was missing. Sarah's not here, Bobby exclaimed. Everyone's eyes widened as realization dawned on them. The earlier conflict with Trey had been so intense that no one realized that one of Lord Anderson's students had disappeared. Search for Sarah immediately, Lord Anderson ordered. Master Asher and Third Guard quickly searched the Marshall Hall and the buildings nearby. The fight between Lord Anderson and Trey had destroyed many buildings. Sarah may have been trapped beneath the rubble, or hit by the energy from their attacks. Everyone helped search for Sarah. I don't see her. There's no sign of her. After searching for some time, no one could find a trace of Sarah. Lord Anderson said, when I and Trey fought, we did our best to not kill any innocent bystanders. So Sarah shouldn't have been injured. On the off chance that Sarah really had been killed accidentally, her body would still be in the Marshall Hall, but there was no sign of Sarah at all. It was as if she disappeared into thin air. Bobby's heart raced anxiously. How can someone disappear without a trace? Widen the search, Lord Anderson ordered. A few minutes later, Master Asher led several hundred troops of Anderson Palace to search for Sarah. No one could find her. Even after Anderson Palace sent thousands of people to search for Sarah, the result was the same. Where did Sarah go? Bobby leaped into the air and jumped on top of the highest building in Anderson Palace. Bobby, what are you doing? Lord Anderson and his students looked up at Bobby in confusion. Only Master Asher and Vicente knew why Bobby was so concerned. Master Asher turned to Lord Anderson and said, Bobby and Sarah are both from the training facility in San Francisco City. They were close. Bobby activated his left eye and searched the entirety of Anderson Palace. 10 seconds later, Bobby expanded his search beyond the walls of Anderson Palace. His eyes locked into a certain street that was 10 miles away. At the corner of the street, a beautiful young girl and an elderly man who was missing an arm stood side by side. Grandpa, why did you bring me here? I still have things to do at Anderson Palace. Sarah glanced at Anderson Palace with a hesitant expression. Sarah's grandfather sighed. It's a good thing that Lord Anderson didn't discover your true potential. I shouldn't have sent you here. I didn't know that he had connections with someone who has reached the true spirit realm. The Broken Moon plan isn't for you. But, Bobby... Sarah was worried. Relax. With Bobby's potential, the Elder who reached the true spirit realm won't bother with him. Sometimes, having lower potential can be a good thing, Sarah's grandfather said. Sarah understood what her grandfather was trying to say, but she had a feeling that Bobby's potential wasn't limited to half of his spiritual body. After a brief conversation, Sarah and her grandfather left Phoenix City. Neither of them knew that Bobby had seen them. Even though he hadn't been able to hear their conversation, Bobby was relieved to see that Sarah was okay. Everyone has their own path. Bobby was about to follow them, but he decided not to at the very last second. Sarah hadn't been forced to leave. The person who had brought her out of Anderson Palace was her grandfather. Even when Sarah and Bobby were at the training facility, he'd already had a feeling that there was more to Sarah's grandfather than meets the eye. A regular person wouldn't have been able to sneak Sarah out of Anderson Palace without alerting anyone. After confirming that Sarah was safe, Bobby returned to the Marshall Hall. That day, Anderson Palace's men expanded their search across the whole city. When they finally found a clue regarding her disappearance, it was said that Sarah was traveling with an elderly man who was missing an arm. Sarah's with her grandfather. There's no need to pursue them, Bobby explained. With this revelation, Anderson Palace's men stopped their search for Sarah. Lord Anderson didn't dwell on Sarah's disappearance for too long. His only core student had already been taken away. An external student wouldn't be able to take Noah's place. Even so, Lord Anderson had a responsibility to uphold as the student's teacher. The four of you will compete for a spot. Lord Anderson observed his four remaining students. Even though Gordon had the most potential out of the four students, his potential couldn't be compared to Noah. Kyle had the second highest potential, followed by Vicente. Bobby's potential was the lowest. Lord Anderson decided that the three recommendations would go to Gordon, Kyle, and Vicente. Even though Lord Anderson had made this decision based on their current potential, Bobby would still have an opportunity to be chosen. Before they'd been interrupted by Trey, Lord Anderson had been planning to give the remaining students a chance to challenge the three students that he'd selected. I want to challenge Kyle, Bobby said without hesitation. Among the three students, Bobby disliked Kyle the most. You want to challenge me? Kyle asked incredulously. Kyle and Gordon had both reached the late stages of the 8th rank. They thought that Bobby would challenge Vicente, since he would have a higher chance of winning. Vicente breathed a sigh of relief. He was glad that Bobby hadn't challenged him. Vicente was more cautious of Bobby's strength than Kyle's strength. Begin, Master Asher said. Lord Anderson and Master Asher were both here to oversee the challenges. Master Asher had high expectations for Bobby. On the contrary, Lord Anderson didn't expect anything from Bobby or the rest of the students. After all, he'd already lost his core student. Bobby, we can finally fight with our full strength. Kyle smirked. He couldn't wait to put Bobby in his place. During their previous spar, Kyle had lost when he'd suppressed his cultivation to match Bobby's. Now, they could fight without restrictions. Suction force. Kyle waved a hand, and a rush of wind swept across the area. The wind gathered a storm of dust. Even cultivators of the 9th rank had to be cautious of this move, because it was a holy martial art. However, Bobby stood in place and made no move to dodge. What's going on? The holy martial art, suction force, didn't have the strength to displace Bobby from where he was standing. How is this possible? Kyle's cultivation is higher than Bobby's. Master Asher, Gordon, and Vicente were stunned. Even though Lord Anderson appeared calm on the outside, his eyes showed a flicker of surprise. Tornado. Starfinger. Bobby's Starfinger was at the 6th level, and he merged this skill with Tornado. A streak of green light flashed from the sky like a meteor. Everyone was surprised at the strength of Bobby's skill. His skill is amazing. Master Asher had a feeling that this move could defeat cultivators of the 9th rank. On the other hand, Gordon and Vicente felt that this move was so strong that it couldn't be stopped. Kyle Kyle watched Bobby Starfinger disperse his suction force. Episode 103. 3 recommendations. Bobby Starfinger stunned everyone present. The students didn't know which martial arts would be able to go up against Bobby's skill. To Gordon, the strength of Bobby Starfinger was similar to Noah's strength. Lord Anderson's eyes flickered with surprise, but it was so brief that no one had noticed. Bobby Starfinger dispersed Kyle's suction force, forcing Kyle to take a step back. Only one move had been exchanged, but it was clear who had the upper hand. Suction force win. Kyle quickly used another holy martial art. His goal wasn't to fight Bobby directly, since Bobby's skill was too strong. Starfinger was at the 6th level, only one level away from the highest level. This meant that Bobby had almost trained a half holy martial art to the peak level. The most surprising thing
وقعت الذرة الذرة.
طب مش تمسح ارض المطبخ كلها لزقت.
حاضر. Managed to merge Tornado with Starfinger, which increased the strength of Starfinger to the point where he'd almost won in one move. Now only merged 50 to 60% of Tornado with Starfinger. Starfinger's ready but strong. Bobby felt it. After their first exchange, Kyle used suction force wind to increase his speed. But did Bobby become so strong? Even stronger than Gordon. Kyle's goal was to see if Bobby had stronger skills with that.
Abla bu adam sana yürümüyor, resmen koşuyor ha. Allah hani doğru söylüyor yani adamsına ilgi duymasın niye bu kadar üstüne düşsün ki? Yürüyor mu, koşuyor mu orasını bilmem. Ama bildiğin bir var. Ben oraya gidip bu adamın ağzından yapamam. Abla dur emin misin yani sen demiyor muydun kardeş bulunmalı bu insanlar tehlikeli olabilir diye? أنا نمت وصحيت. أنا نايمة من الساعة 8.
والله عشان لا بس حط الموبايل هنا على الكنبة اللي ورا دي وحط الايربودز وكمان نلعب قصة يعني لغاية ما انا دي اصلا حطيت حياتي عشان عصبية. انا مش عايز اخرج جوه معايا عشان انتي مش واكلة فيا. ايه الايربودز؟
عارفة مش صامدة بنفسك. مش قوي enough.
ده الايربودز. لا علينا. نوبي روبلم.